Sign into the Wi-Fi and click the settings. GHS. Hello, 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 and welcome to my live for this Friday. On Fridays, I'm going to actually start making this my industry update time to be able to let you guys know the various things that are going on through Seamless Academy and what other affiliations Seamless Academy may be partnering with. I'm always giving out messages and webinars and classes, doing free trainings, and I just think that it's only fair that I try to get on and explain, what is actually going on because I understand that there are many of you guys on my timeline or in this industry that we all that share the common frustration that many of us find ourselves coming to. And that frustration is sometimes just not feeling that you're financially stable with your industry, or sometimes getting to that burnout state in the industry where you do not feel like you are doing the max or performing to the max that you can in this business. And when it comes to the hair loss industry or the beauty industry, there are so many things that we can do to actually position ourselves to actually get to another level. And that is the great benefit of having a cosmetology license or a DME license or a barbering license or being a wig maker. We are already in a field where there are many people who transition. For example, you may have clients that you're working with right now that all of a sudden get sick. They already have a relationship with you at this time. And when they're starting to experience things like hair loss, they want to be able to go to people they're already comfortable with. So if you're already in that position to decide to be able to offer those services when it's time for them to cater to their next need that's coming in life, you're already up with it. So anybody who is looking to actually elevate their business, this is the live for you. And I want you to type me in the chat and let me know where you're tuning in from. I am your lucrative insurance strategist, Amber McCray, and I specialize in helping beauty professionals maximize their profits in the hair loss industry. And I do that through a series of things when it comes to accepting different payment types, when it actually talks about doing in-person trainings, to learn the hands-on certifications, you name it. If you are going to be catching this replay later, type hashtag replay in the chat, and also let me know where you're from. I like to engage with each and every one of you guys. I want you guys to really be able to push on to the next level. So first things first. All right. How many of you guys are looking to add a high income service to a high profit service to your menu? If that is you, type a one in the chat. If you're just looking to tune in so you can see what's going on, type a two in the chat. If you are an individual who is looking to maybe actually you have the clients you want, but you're not getting to that revenue point that you want to make it to, or you don't have not reaching the profit margins that you know you're capable of, a lot of times that is the setback. You may be an individual who does not have a premium service that you're offering that's going to take you to that next level. When you are in a salon setting versus a clinical setting or a medical setting, that there are two different packages or service types that are available for you guys. When I was working in the salon setting, I dealt clients with more on a case to case basis. Some of them want sew ins for a little while. Sometimes they may want braids for a little while. Sometimes they may want crochets for a little while, and then they go on to somebody else. But when I transitioned my business into a hair loss facility and started customizing solution based packages, now I'm actually locking in my clients to a program while I'm working with them until they reach the solution that they're trying to attain. And now we're, lifelong clients. Or even if they have moved on, I'm somebody that they want to check into or continue buying retail from. So that shifted my income from not so predictable income to definite income that I know is coming in, and I can actually plan my life around better. I can plan my schedule better. I don't have to be available 6 to 7 days a week. Now I can actually work 3 days and be off 2 days. I can actually take vacation because I know how my clients are coming in and center it around that and not worry about who am I actually missing because now I have it where I know who my clients that are coming in for throughout the month. I know which days I'm able to take new clients. I know which days I'm doing consultations. I know which days I'm doing discovery calls. So with all of this, I want you guys to know that though there are opportunities for you guys to do the same exact thing in your business, and I'm here to teach you guys what that looks like. So for those of you who are like, you know what, I don't have a hair loss service. If you do not have a specialized service in the field of hair loss and you're looking to get that, I want you to say type of one in the chat. If you are a person who's like, you know, I have I have a service. Um, well, if it doesn't apply to you, you know, actually, it's not even gonna. That's not even gonna matter. If you have hair loss services, or you already currently doing, or you want a hair loss service on your service means, so you can also shift from a salon setting to a medical setting. I want you to type a one in the chat because the next thing I'm gonna talk about is gonna be all free. Myself and my colleague Terry Colton Brown are going to be coming to you guys to teach you about the clinical hair loss business intensive, where we're going to teach you guys how to actually become certified non-surgical hair replacement specialists. In this class, we're going to hit quite a few bullet points. We're going to hit the hands-on practical part of knowing how to actually order cranial prosthesis for individuals. And we're going to also teach you guys how to work with the supplies that come with that, the products, understand the products that you need to use to make a hair system stay on a person's head, if they have to stem, if they have to shampoo their hair, if they just, need this natural appearance of the hair going out of their scalp. We want to make sure that you have the vendors that you need to order from. We want to make sure that you have, you know how to price these services. We want to make sure that you are able to package your clients. I have clients that come in on a regular maintenance basis and they order this amount of units a year, or my package includes this amount of units per year. And again, I can actually plan my clients around their maintenance appointments, and my schedule is set. Okay. And I don't have to be just readily available. They actually treat this service as a hair appointment because I'm not just giving them a cosmetic look. This is their medical service need that they have going on. So not only are we going to teach you guys how to become certified non-surgical hair placement specialists, we're going to make sure that you understand the business aspect of it so you can properly build your business. And if your goal is to move towards a bigger facility, you can do that. If your goal is to expand on your tools, you can do that. If your goal is to add staff and to help manage these type of services on your service menu, you can afford to do that because you have properly structured your business to open that door to those opportunities. The other thing that we're going to teach you guys is how to do insurance integration and medical marketing. When you decide to shift from hair salon services to medical services, you're not dependent on referrals just from social media or word of mouth. Now you're able to partner with other medical facilities like oncology centers, burn centers, veteran affairs hospitals, work with the veterans. You're able to partner with doctors, dermatologists in your area, therapists for the individuals who actually pull their hair out because of their nerves, or people dealing with stress and postpartum who are losing their hair. You now open your arena up to way more individuals. There's not too many humans in life who are not going to deal with some type of alopecia, which is a form of hair loss, at any point. Ladies are going to have babies. That can cause hair loss. Ladies are going to go through menopause. That can cause hair loss. People go through cancer. That causes hair loss. People have stress. That causes hair loss. People get on medication. That causes hair loss. Name one of those things that are not in your check. If you have a client at some point, if any of your clients have been through any of those sectors, put a one in the comments so we know, hey, I have clients that can deal with that. If that is you, we need to see you in the building on this day. So once we have taught you guys how to integrate insurance payments, because we're working with centers that these individuals get medical diagnoses that they have this type of health condition, now you can actually become a facility that accepts the forms of payments that will help offset the cost of coming to you. Again, securing a client in your chair that you don't have to worry about fighting that price or sticking to the normal means of pricing because you're doing a service that everybody is doing. Your service is very specialized when you get into this field. So now you have to charge what works with your specialty. Thirdly, we are going to help you set your business up and make sure you have a business structure properly formatted. Because when you don't know what your business setup is, now you're maybe cutting things out tax wise that you're not aware of. You might be limiting yourself for tax credit. I mean, different business credit that you can actually get. But one, you have to also know how to structure your business so you can get that. There are certain bank accounts you need to have in place. So when you are working, communicate with these insurance companies or these financing companies, you actually have a voided check that you can show is connected to your EIN number. So without that business structure and that business foundation, you are closing opportunities that your business can truly benefit from. And that is why we have taken the time to put together not only non-surgical hair placement, but we talked the service part because that's easy. Y'all do that. That's what we do. But we're also making sure that you understand the insurance aspect of things, the business aspect of things, the medical marketing aspect of things. And to tie all of this in together, guys, at this 2 day intensive, we are going to make sure that you're even going to cover your stay in our pricing. We want to make sure that not only can you come and truly focus on investing in your business, but we want to make sure that you don't have to worry about finding somewhere to stay. And we don't want to even have to worry about what you're going to eat when you get there. So meals, the stay is going to be covered, as well as we're going to make sure that you have a starter kit so you can leave our class with the tools, the textbook curriculum, and a starter kit to do your first client and get your ROI, which is return on investment from this course. So if this is something that you need, because you notice, hey, I am not getting what I need to get from this business, right? Maybe you've already taken a class and you're missing some tools, or maybe you need a refresher. Maybe you're just like, hey, I just don't know where to start. You need to sign up for our clinical hair loss business intensive that will be specialized in certifying you guys in the field of non-surgical hair replacement. And with me and Ms. Terry Colson Brown being trichologist on top of that, you are going to have a overview understanding of how to identify the clients that you need to work with in the that are dealing with alopecia. All right. Next, there are so many people who are already have multiple certifications. Okay, that's our in-person. Oh, I didn't put that. That in-person class will be going on April 26th through April 27th. If you type ready in the type class in the chat, a link will come to you, or I will be sure to get the link to you as well. But before we get to our in-person class, there are virtual opportunities that Seamless Academy is offering for those who might can't travel at this time. There are many of you guys who are already certified trichologists or clinical trichologists. Many of you are already certified in the field of non-surgical hair replacement. Many of you already have taken classes on top of classes on top of classes. But the downfall is still cannot get that pricing structure down for your business. You still cannot figure out how to accept these different forms of payments. Or maybe you're credentialed with everybody and you don't know why. Let's say your client has it, you can accept insurance, you build insurance, or this person does not get covered by insurance. You don't know what to do next. Or maybe you get the clients that come in and you feel like, well, you get the clients that come in and you're like, you know what? Well, I don't know how to, what's the word I'm looking for? If they don't, if they'll tell you, oh, well, if insurance doesn't cover my service, now you've lost the client. We want to help you guys position yourselves to not, to know how to present your service in a way that knows it's not, the person's not going to say no. Because it's not about what type of pricing options you offer, but it's about are you able to help this client with the pain point they're dealing with. If I'm dealing with an individual who's experiencing hair loss, my focus is to offer them a solution for their hair loss, whether that's non-surgical hair replacement or hair restoration services in the field of trichology. It should not be I accept insurance. Now you're gonna come to me because I accept insurance. Now that's going to help, or I don't accept credit card payments, but I do, but I don't have a solution for you. Accepting different forms of payments are just allowing you the access to just more opportunities, and it's a closer reason for the person to say yes. Because believe it or not, guys, there are people who pay cash all the time for these services. We had just gotten ourselves in a position where we could offer things that are going to help them benefit better and not have to put all their money out to that, because these individuals qualify for additional coverage that we want to help them get. We want to help them attain. And when we actually educate ourselves so our business can do that, the client respects you even more and really wants to work with you. So if you are an individual who is looking to build a medical ready hair loss practice, I want you guys to join my 3-day challenge on that's virtual online. And it will be going on March 22nd through March 24th. And in this program, guys, we're going to be 3 days, 3 evenings, which are going to start at 7 o'clock each night, where we are going to train you all to actually, for day one, make sure that you are pricing the services that you already do, pricing your hair loss services or packaging your hair loss services so you can, one, make have a good profit, and two, make sure that your clients are getting the services they need. The second day, we're going to make sure that you are credentialing and compliance. Okay, and that you're doing the proper credentialing and compliance to accept different forms of payments. If you're getting on with insurance companies, we want to make sure that you have all the paperwork you need to get on with insurance companies so you can get credentialed, and meaning that you're about to become a listed provider with them. If you're an individual who is actually trying to get on with Care Credit, you want to make sure that your page is lined up correctly, your website matches what your business needs to say, so you can accept those forms of payment. Sorry, I'm over the chair. So yes, I like your light over here. So you want to make sure that you guys have the different details you need for that, and so you can actually properly set up your facility so you can be compliant. If there's certain licenses you need, you maybe don't have your cosmetology license. What other license is available so you can be able to get on with these insurance companies? That third day, we're going to talk about having a support team. Many of you guys already may have this stuff set up, but you're not running it. Why are you not running it? Is it because you don't have time to call and check patient eligibility? Is it because you don't have the paperwork in place so you can get the information out to your clients? Do you need a staff member to help push out the fact that you accept these forms of payments? Do you need a staff member to actually get you credentialed because you have everything you need to get credentialed? Day three is all about setting up the proper systems and the support needed to run your medical hair loss business. And if that is you, and that is something that you know, hey, I need this information, I need you to type challenge in the chat so you can sign up for our 3-day challenge. We have two options. We have a general admission where you're going to be able to get access to all 3 days, come in, join live, get the information, run with it. But if you for just $99 more, we're going to give you a VIP package where not only will you get those 3 days, you'll also get the replays. Because you know, life be life. I've joined 3-day challenges, and something's gonna happen one of those 3 days that I did not get to listen the whole time. So you want to make sure that you have access to the replays. You also want to make sure that you have access to the replays, and you also have access to working with me one on one, getting a free strategy call, and the extra VIP bonus that we're adding for this $99 is that you're also going to be able to get the information. You're going to be able to talk to a support team to see what's going to be best for your business, and see if you need a virtual assistant, or see what is it that your business going to need, so you can get the proper templates. So that's all in our 3-day challenge. And that is something that you want to get with, I need you to type challenge down in those comments, and we can get the information over to you too. And for my babies that are just like, hey, I'm new to this. Okay, I'm new to this. I'm true to this, but I'm new to this. True to this, but I'm new to this. Don't put that investment out there yet, guys. Do your research. Now I'm here to make sure that you can do your research. That research is going to allow you to get on. I want you to get on your free webinar. Start. If you have never seen me before, you're looking at insurance strategist. You see Amber McCray, but I did just get married. I'm really Amber West, but I'm trying to transition so y'all can see me. I'm married Amber McCray West. If you have never heard of me before, I want you to join my free webinar. Do not invest with any educator or any class before you've done your research. I was talking to a cosmetology class this morning who are new to the industry, and they're new, and people can make marketing sound very well. But if the people are not offering the tools that you need to move forward beyond them, that is not something you need to sign up for. If you see a non-surgical hair replacement class and they can't guarantee that you're getting a certificate of completion at the end, or you're not getting a vendor list at the end, or I'm not gonna know how to even price these services at the end, that's not a non-surgical hair replacement class. You don't know what products to buy. That is not a thorough. Let me say that, it's not a thorough non-surgical hair replacement class. Even when it comes to trichology classes are not one day. My trichology program lasted at least 18 months, and now I'm able to make my profit back. So you turn it down just a little bit. So yeah, so we want to make sure that if that is you, you're just new to this. I want you to join our free webinar that we have on this Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on this webinar, we are discussing what is causing you to hit income ceilings. You're booked out. You don't have space to even add anybody to your list. Or if you do, you're gonna be never have a day off. But you cannot get out of this cycle. I want to teach you guys the salon structure versus the medical structure. We have a traditional salon setting versus my medical clinical setting. Price framework for price framework for salon settings. Framework for my medical facilities. On that webinar, we're going to go dive deep into that so you can know the differences and see if this is something you want to do. Like I said, there was a phase in my life where I love doing my traditional hair services. I like being known for doing everything. I was available to work, let's say Tuesday through Saturday. But I got older, started having a family, started needing my time back, started offering classes. I finally had got to the point, I never got to the point where I could say, I never thought I would get to the point where I could say, I'm good on the amount of clients I have. And it's not because I have a whole lot of clients, y'all. And to see that I have the amount of clients that I have, and I'm able to bring in what I'm bringing in, that's good. And I have time to do something else if I just want to because I've opened up that time. I have time to go network. I have time to go speak at health fairs. I have time to go speak in classrooms. I have time to go network with other colleges, veteran affairs hospitals, run paperwork, things that I need to do. I have time to go right down, sitting at a doctor's appointment, waiting. I just came early. So I had time to take the kids to their appointments. I had time to get home and meet my kids for dinner and my husband for dinner. If you want to transition your business and if that's the phase that you are in your life, I want you to join my free webinar where we are teaching you guys how to stop hitting those income centers, not limit yourself. And you can type ready in the chat and get access to that free webinar. So I think that's all I have coming up right now. I know there's something else coming up, but I'm stopping for March. Okay. So a free webinar, let me do a quick replay. Our free webinar will be this Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You type ready in the chats. We're going to make sure we get that information to you. Or you can click the link in my bio and click free webinar. We are having our 3-day Build Your Medical Hair Loss Business Challenge. Okay. And you can type ready in the chat. Excuse me, challenge in the chat. Or go click the link in my bio and click 3-day challenge. If I were you, I would hit the VIP option. But if you want the general admission, that is available as well. And last but not least, oh, and that is March 22nd through the 24th. And last but not least, if you are looking to actually add non-surgical hair replacement services to your business menu and also learn how to set up your business and integrate insurance, we want to give you our clinical hair loss business intensive that will be going on April 26th and April 27th in Augusta, Georgia. All three of these things are available. If you are looking for payment options, because I know y'all, like I said, I'm a lucrative insurance strategist, you know I have to look out for my industry and make sure y'all have payment options as well. We do have payment plans available. So whenever you click the down arrow, if you click the down arrow in the on when you go to the checkout pages on any of these on the ones that do have a charge, Type the down arrow and beside the credit card payment, and you will notice there's Affirm, there's Klarna, there's PayPal Business Credit, there's Amazon Pay, there's Cash App Pay, and there is just straight out paying with your credit card if you want to do that. Payment plans are available. I think all you have to do is make sure that your address is matching the address to your card on file. So I do not want you guys to miss out on any of these opportunities to actually elevate your business. And I wanted to make sure. And I just I think start just doing this every Friday because every month your girl is on something, okay? And I don't want you guys to miss out on it. And I don't want you guys to feel like I'm just hackling your phone. If you're on my email list, you're getting these messages anyway. I know how I am. When I got people who just message me all the time, I'm not always looking. So I'm helping you to take a pause, look into what your business needs. If you are not where you want to be, it's a no-brainer. You need to be on that webinar on Monday. If you're just full show shebang, because I'm thinking I need to get here placement class because I don't have that certificate of completion that's required for insurance companies. We are on the replay, type replay down in the chat, and we want to make sure you get everything that you need. And if none of those links came to you because it's supposed to be automation, but I know certain platforms do certain things, click the link on my bio, any of these pages, my link tree at link, and you will see um, the registration information that you need. Thank you guys for tuning in again.